you know, I've spoken with thousands of kings and tyrants, and do you know what they all have in common? Worry. Well, worry no longer. My name is Count Moneybone, and I'm here to help. Traditional dungeons and detention centers foster anger and resentment among detainees. But not here. Why, even the who's who of Skylands will pop in for an invigorating stay in one of our luxury Traptanium penthouse suites. Oh, my accommodations are quite lush. Come to the dimensional dungeon of dehabilitation and look at things from a new perspective.
Call me crazy, but I don't think this Moneybone fella's on the up and up.
You think?
This place looks nothing like the brochure. Someone should talk to this Moneybone fella about integrity in
let me get this straight.
advertising.
You've been in
Maybe
over
we can
your
do
head
that after
up
we
until
free
the
Master
point
Eon from that
lightning
Traptanian
strikes.
prison, Flynn.
Do you see where that could be a priority?
A power of
Alrighty,
lightning.
so, what's the plan?
What can I say?
That gate looks pretty hefty. I think we'll need to track down some heavy-duty explosives.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Yeah, I was
I'm
watching my
following
friend
you.
over
Let's
here
start
share
things off
play
with
this
a
game.
boom, right?
Alright.
Very long day.
You know,
Those
everyone,
barrels
I
can
kind of
only
did
drop so
a
much
dumb thing on my
explosive powder,
part. I
Skylander.
went ahead on this level without my friend raging on the end, so... Oh, you're probably going to see a rollerball fully upgraded for this part, but as soon as this level's over, she's going to go back to her original level where I had her, and then I'm going to get her back to max.
Skylanders of the dark element are stronger in this zone.
That's a nice use of explosives.
Yeah. Kind of an old way to use it. And the only way I've seen a powder keg be used like that before this game was a game called, I know it was a PS2 game. I think it was Slot 3, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't
it was
exactly
that one
remember too
mission
much
where you
of
had to use an RC car.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that actually. What the? You're sitting on the wall. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's perspective thing about this, and we got a Chaos Diary.
Oh, it's fantastic. We get to hear more from.
Diary of Doom! Entry 1. Hello, future friends. Now that I, Chaos, am poised on the edge of my complete and utter domination of all Skylands, I feel it is my duty to make sure that my supreme glory is captured for all time, so that future generations of evil will marvel at my awesome greatness.
What?
Rapeness.
That's ridiculous! Clamshanks! It's supposed to be greatness, fool! Now bring me new cue cards immediately! I hope you know you're embarrassing yourself in front of future evil generations of evil! Oh, and destroy this entry! This never happened!
Apparently he forgot to do that.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. That is just entertaining.
Well, that's what you get from a voice actor who voiced Invader Zim.
Indeed.
Oh, and this is a new ability off of Rollerball I unlocked.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. You pretty much become like a vortex or something,
Special
or
Agent
a
321
tornado.
designation soft pod at
I'm
your
sorry, I
service
don't
and
know what to
reporting for
call it.
duty. Operation Little Lost Sheep is underway. I have spent months infiltrating this detention center to determine the best way to safely extract Master Eon from Moneybone's clutches. It's going to be tough, but we can do it! I have mastered the use of these perspective gates. Passing
Oh my God,
through
his
them
roots are moving
will
so
change your
fast.
gravitational orientation and allow you to get past Moneybone's defenses.
He's moving faster than he's actually speaking.
Good luck, Skylander. See you on the other side. Softball, going dark.
He should be talking like a chipmunk.
Transfer complete.
So, did he intentionally do that? Or
Yeah.
he kind of looked like that sure screwed him up. He fell off the cliff.
Probably gonna show all of the, what are they called? All the slot chest spots. You'll know it because I've already collected them, and they're probably either presents or chests.
Now this little area kind of reminds me of 3 games actually. Fury, Gravity Rush, and Mega Man X7 of all things.
An eggshell hat.
Eggshell hat.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty awful hat to wear.
Rendezvous achieved.
How did you just fall from the sky
Glad
just
to
now?
see you made it, Skylander. This path leads to the detention center proper. You'll have to use your vehicle with the land designation to reach the compound. Keep your head on a swivel, Skylander. There's danger everywhere.
Wait a minute.
Softball, out.
Cutter? Is that you? From Starhawk?
What?
The heck
Cutter? Wait, no. First of all, he's just not unlike him. Second of all, he has no means to drop in stuff from the sky. Unless, of course, that was... You know what? I'm not going to question it. This is a video game universe. We'll probably still be asking this at the end of the day.
Time to get a move on.
Vehicles of the tech element are stronger in this zone.
I don't know, I was just reminded of Cutter for some reason.
I never played the Starhawk
Slamming through
campaign.
that big prison gate would set off some kind of alarm.
Ah, you didn't?
Nope.
Maybe you missed out a little bit on that
You were
then.
saying?
Yeah, I
The
missed out
final
on
boss of that game is
trophies
pretty awesome.
and story plot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the? Yo! Come on, let me back up. Okay. Well, at least there's no chest up there.
You are committing multiple moving violations. Please cease and desist.
There's no violations in Skylands. And I just missed a chest.
Look out for those spotlights. Once they get a bead on you, they'll open fire. See if you can find a powder keg of explosives to use on that gate, Skylander.
I do like the look of this place.
Yeah, the gimmick is just those perspective gates and these spotlights.
Oh gosh. Wonder what this reminds me of.
But I don't think there's anything pertaining to those spotlights for a trophy. And I know what happens. If you get spotted, they'll rain down missiles on you. and all I'm finding is just horns for the tomb buggy.
Excellent work, Skylander. You have infiltrated the dark and crusty underbelly of Moneybone's detention center. You'll have to stay frosty going forward.
This is
They've
called an
activated more of those
infiltration?
dangerous security spotlights. If they spot
Yeah.
you, blammo!
I guess you call it an infiltration, but since we're using vehicles, I
Continue
would
to
call it
Moneybone's tower to extract
silent
Master Eon. I
infiltration.
will rendezvous with you at the next checkpoint.
Also, a question for Softball. How is he still going everywhere while he's inside that barrel?
I don't know. He's just trying to be like Solid Snake this entire time.
Oh, so he's the snake of this universe? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Skylanders of the life element are stronger in this zone.
Well, here's a little tidbit of information for you, Raging. You remember me talking about Donkey Kong in this game? He's the life element.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Donkey Kong is the life element Skylander.
Donkey Kong being the light element. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, knowing
Now
how
I've
he
heard
just
everything.
swings from trees, eats bananas, and throws barrels.
He should be the kickboxing banana element of this game.
No, what he does is throws barrels, punches people, and apparently has another form in this game universe called, I don't know what it was, but he transforms into this huge version of himself and has parts of the barrel that he carries around on his fists. And he can do two things while he's in that form. Roll around inside a barrel and jump on the ground, but also make, he can make girders and ladders fall on the ground.
Wait, haven't we seen that person here before? Or this is a different person?
Different. And
Okay,
I
never
already
mind.
beat her, or already done in her Skystone game, so I'm just going to ignore it just for the sake of speeding us through here.
Yeah, no problem.
I still need to get that chest with the keg. There we go. We got another Chaos Diary. It has a
great.
voice.
That's a voice.
Diary of Doom! Entry 8. Seriously, who knew the darkness has a voice? It actually spoke to me. And not surprisingly, the first words out of its, I want to say mouth thing, was my name! Of course! No doubt even the darkness was moved to sentience by my incomprehensibly awe-inspiring presence! Now, if I could just move my butler Glumshanks to higher intelligence the same way. Nah, too much work. I'll just replace his brain with something smarter. It is Squirrel. or a butterfly, or something. I wonder whatever happened to my old Archean Conkertron. Yes, maybe I could just switch their brains. Then I'd have two mindless robot servants to do my evil bidding. Ingenious!
I'm not sure if that's gonna give you a much bigger advantage or a much greater burden, Chaos.
The Archean Conkertron, that was from Skylanders Giants, where Chaos is getting the power of the Archeans, and they introduced a new variant of Skylanders for the first time.
So I'm guessing the darkness.
Stronger in this zone.
That's all it pretty much said. It just said Chaos, just his name.
Yep.
I would assume that the darkness could have said something else to him, or maybe it was trying to tell him something.
Oh, it did tell him something that after he's done with Skyland, he's going to conquer the other worlds too.
Wait, there's other worlds?
Well, I guess you could say that, but when he means other worlds, and since Bowser and Donkey Kong are in this game, I'm assuming that a Chaos could potentially go to the Mushroom Kingdom and take that place over.
I'm sorry. Wait, the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah. That's a kingdom in Mario's world.
I know what kingdom it is, but why would he want to go after the Mushroom Kingdom?
For obvious reasons. Enslave an entire town and pretty much have more minions to his aid. And wanna know what those minions are? Toads.
Oh man. I'm not sure if that's gonna benefit him very much. To be honest, I kinda think Chaos has the wrong idea about what worlds he should be conquering. Because if he actually were to attempt to conquer say a much better world, he could probably find something a little bit more powerful and more, I say, something to benefit him a lot more.
You mean, probably Sonic's world? Cause he could try to find the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, yeah, that right there is actually a good idea.
Oh, I accidentally pressed that.
But yeah, if he were to conquer Sonic's world, he'd probably have a lot more benefits.
Yeah, but then again, he will have to deal with people like Eggman, or Sonic, or maybe even Shadow.
Yeah, good point.
Thank goodness you're here, Skylander. We managed to commandeer a bunch of transport ships to get the prisoners out of here, but it was a trap. The guards have deployed grappler beams and pinned the transport ships. You have to help us. Well, you don't have to, but it would be great if you did.
For the sake of this video, I will help them.
Sunrunner.
superchargers.
Oh, also, I kind of changed Astral Blast upgrade path on the Wii U version. And yes, that's Portal Master power that we'll get into at a later point.
Everything checks out.
All right.
And so basically, his gun is much more stronger now. He can call down on larger space rocks, and he has Surface of the Sun shield, which damages enemies if they get too close to him.
That sounds awesome.
And he can fire his gun in 3 bursts, like this.
Okay.
Nothing I can't handle.
Vehicles of the light. Those guard ships have the transports locked up with grappler beams. You have to take them out, Skylander.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Star Fox already done that. We don't need Skylanders to be doing that.
Yeah. You know, that actually kind of leads me to ask another. This leads me to ask another question, and I know this is probably stupid, but what if Chaos would have attempted to conquer the world of Star Fox?
Oh my gosh. Well, I suppose he could.
Thanks for freeing us.
Besides, he has a fleet of those ships that we're seeing right now.
Keep it up, Skylander.
And then
Another set
again,
of transports
I don't know.
is on the
That
way.
might not be such a great idea for him anyways.
I mean, Chaos potentially could. Well, unless Eon could contact like, the Star Fox team and make them into Skylanders. Which that could be highly unlikely.
Damage aura.
Well, this is a new item. Basically, it damages enemies who get too close to me. But apparently, can't get these blokes.
Someone help us.
Oh yeah!
Why is that ship just standing in one place?
No clue. I'm guessing he's just hiding in the clouds because he doesn't want to fight.
Pacifist, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Or a complete coward. And my next question is definitely gonna be stupid. What if Chaos attempted to conquer the world of Metroid?
Metroid. Oh my gosh. You know, you've been kind of asking questions that pertain to the Nintendo universe. Now that could be unlikely because Samus has that armor thing, and she's taken on a lot of big monstrosities.
I know. That's why it was kind of a stupid question. I'm just asking it for the fun of it.
And Chaos will probably be scared of those jelly things and would probably get on Ridley's nerves. And I hope you know what Ridley is.
Yeah, the jelly things. Those are the Metroids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chaos cannot really handle Space Pirates. Huh? Yeah, Ridley and the Space Pirates. They're not Metroids whatsoever. But I'm pretty sure Chaos cannot handle Space Pirates either.
Not to mention, Chaos cannot handle this energy thing that I found out a few days ago called Phazon. That's in the universe. And it was heavily an important thing in a certain Wii game called Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, and this could kind of be a spoiler, so you might want to skip ahead a little bit since I'm about to say this. What Phazon does is kind of weird, though I might not remember it, so I'll try to tell you the best way I can. It gets into the person's mind and makes them do bad things, but in Corruption, and it gave the player a new devastating ability, same thing to Samus, called Hyper Mode, which basically made Corruption a hell of an easy game, but comes with a catch. If you overload the Hyper Mode, like, okay, say there's a bar on the top of the screen and it goes to red at max. If it stays there for too long, something weird's gonna happen. And do you know Dark Samus Raging?
Yes.
Okay, so if that bar is overloaded for too long, a game over scene happens, and it turns Samus into Dark Samus.
Ah. Okay, so basically she becomes corrupt.
Yeah, and people were thinking that they would be able to play as Dark Samus. Nope. Game over. Terminal corruption.
Terminal corruption.
Yeah, that's what it said below the game over thing.
You need to be more careful.
How many times are you gonna say it, Astro?
Oh man. I'm not sure if he's just saying it because he cares, or if he's saying it because he's a douchebag.
Maybe it's because he needs to be careful with his ship. Maybe it's fragile. Not from what I've seen.
You know, if Nintendo did actually make another legit Metroid game for the Wii U, I would have gotten that instead of a PS4 early last year. But of course, because the only two interesting games on the Wii U were just Bayonetta and Smash Brothers, I thought it wasn't worth it.
When I watched some Let's Plays of Corruption, they introduced, I think, 3 new characters. The first one was Rundus. And spoiler here, so skip ahead a little bit in case you don't want to hear it. Rundus is Physian, or I don't know what to call this kind, or pronounce it. Basically, he could control ice, and basically, air ride on ice. Like, imagine a person on a surfboard riding in the air on a surfboard. That'll be the same thing as riding on ice in air.
It's kind of like Iceman.
Yep. Second person is Yor, pretty much a dude that's both organic and mechanical, and he also has a mech. And the third person is Rondalia. Now she can take the form of her enemies and use her own abilities against them.
So it's basically kind of like Axel from Mega Man X8.
Let's get out of here.
Yep. And in a bizarre twist, at a certain point in the game, those 3 other bounty hunters, they turned against Samus because... Okay, here's what happened. There was a certain part of the game where they were dispatched to protect a cannon, but they faced up against Dark Samus that appeared before they could reactivate the cannon, and then she blasted all of them with Phazon energy. They were alright, but they needed a way
Thanks for getting our people out of this place, Skylander.
Conduct that Phazon energy to make sure they didn't corrupt them. And so, people on that planet gave them PEDs, phase-on enhanced devices, which gave them the ability to go into hyper mode. Samus was able to control this. On the other hand, for the other bounty hunters, they were corrupted. All but one, actually, and that was Grandalia. She actually hates Samus at the beginning and wanted to kill her. And also, she was able to brainwash some of the space pirates on the shuttle to make them work on her side. My favorite character out of the bunch would be Rundus, because he has as a line which I still remember to this day. And he says this: between the two of us, this should be a breeze.
Well, he sounds like an awesome character, not gonna lie. I'm thinking I might look that up later. Well, later. Not right now, of course.
Okay, odd. The missiles didn't come down.
Those alarms are a little bit too forgiving. And it is kind of odd because this is on nightmare mode, so I would be thinking that the lights would continue to home in on you, and all the rockets would just be showering you right now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that's happening. You're close to leveling up again. What'd you say the max level was for every character? 30?
Oh, no. Oh, the max level for every Skylander is 20 on this game. Though I don't know if they're going to be upgrading that in the new game.
Well, I don't know. I think they probably should do that. Yeah, it's just, for the next game they definitely need to have 30 for everybody. I mean, especially if you're this hard to level up these characters, you'll probably want to use them again in the next game.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, though, when I was using Nightlight in a video ago, he was doing reduced damage, but that's in Traction, where in the game where he's from, he was doing increased damage, so I'm guessing they kind of want you to use the Skylanders of that game.
Okay. So, let me get this straight. You're fighting a lizard with a hard hat on his head.
Yep.
Is that a disco ball just now?
Yep. So this ain't Ratchet and Clank, so it won't make the enemies dance, it'll just damage them.
Yeah. Sheep running around as well.
With a laser gun that can shoot lasers.
You do not want to be here when the guards arrive. I've seen things I can't unsee, even when my eyes are closed. Get moving, Skylander.
Are you serious, man?
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.